something else I wanted to quickly mention as we continue, and I would love for you to do some multi-pack shopping with Rob and myself. You won't have to worry if you don't wash your hair every day. When you said put that Power Shot on before bed, you don't have a greasy way down residue in your hair.
In fact,
you can skip a day.
If anything, well, you can't skip a day by putting on the
Power
Shot.
No, not that. I meant shampooing.
You can, you know, a lot of women that I speak to on a regular basis, some of the working women that go out 9 to 5 corporate kind of world, when they have time, they wash and do their hair every day. Other women like to do it 2 to 3 times a week. Other women that I speak to like to wash their hair only once a week. There is no right protocol as to how often one should wash your hair. The critical thing is with Triaxon is that the one thing that must remain a constant in your daily routine is the application of the Power Shot serum every single night to your scalp, followed by the application of the Rebalance serum, because the Power Shot actually stops the hair loss dead in its tracks. Over time, it disables the DHT, the bad enzyme that causes hair loss in the first place, and then it starts to re-energize, and we can actually see that new growth coming in. In order for the hair to be growing, the hair's got to be in what's called the anagen phase, which is the growing phase, and that's the purpose of the Rebalance serum. The Rebalance serum puts the hair back and the hair follicles back into that anagen stage and keeps it there 300% longer than it normally would have.
All right, now we've got the blockbuster. That's what we were just talking about. Multi-pack in this feature for $31.95. It is a great giveaway. You've got 30-day savings. Then that price goes back up at this introductory price. 4 pays of $7.99, 460-863. So we talked about texture, shine, and style. All of these things are key with everybody with hair. However...
And moisture.
Well, definitely. And I also wanted to say, you know, as somebody who has very fine hair and always have, I want to keep every hair on my head for the longest possible time.
And you know, what happens is as we age, the older we get, the actual physical diameter of the hair becomes finer and thinner and finer and thinner and finer and thinner and finer and thinner. Now, what happens is finer hair and thinner hair are not as able to hold the moisture in the hair shift. It only makes sense, right? Now, what happens when you deplete the moisture from the hair is that it becomes dry, it becomes brittle, and becomes so much more susceptible to breakage, particularly from brushing and from styling. So what we've created is we've created a trio, literally a trio of products that is designed to counteract all of the negative effects of aging hair. Let's go through them real quick. This is, first thing, is our Phytoactive Recovery Complex. Now, this is a fantastic, fantastic product if you have fine and thin-looking hair. This is something that can be used every single day prior to you blow drying. Now, if we can get this thing open here. Oh, they didn't give me a working bottle. But in any event, you want to do 2 little dabs, and I mean little dabs, and you want to rub it between your palms, and then you want to run it through your hair prior to blow drying. The first thing that it's going to do is it's going to bodify the hair. In other words, it's going to give the hair body. Oh, you got it working good.
Well, it's a different one, but I'm just priming the pump for you there.
That's really all you need. I don't know if we can see this here. That's all you need. Talk about a little dab will do you. And then what happens is you rub this in your hands, run it through your hair. What this does is it provides essential moisture to the hair. It bodifies it. In other words, it makes it much easier to style. You're going to get the volume, the fullness that you want without products that are going to weigh your hair down.
Beautiful. Now,
and that's critically important.
Great comments to our website at theshoppingchannel.com. with the Moisture Ultra Lift Texture Cream. This
Which
is
this here.
Okay, it says, I like this product a lot. I've been using it for over a year. It doesn't weigh the hair down, and it helps provide body. I certainly like it and have found nothing better. Given that you can always return a product, I recommend giving this a try. And then the Inner Core Reconstructor.
Which is the KeroPro CMC 13.
Happy Hair is her handle, from Williams Lake, BC. All of Triaxon products are wonderful, and this product is a fairly new one for me to try. I'm very pleased with the results and will continue to purchase it. And you can see.
Part of the problem, as we talked about earlier, is when you're in the throes of thinning and aging hair, the hair lacks moisture, so therefore it lacks strength. And it becomes much more susceptible to breakage.
Right, and you get all of those
now,
little pieces.
This is actually the CMC Inner Core Reconstructor 13 is a treatment that you can use in the privacy of your own home. Typically, I would recommend you doing this twice monthly, maybe on the 1st and the 15th of the month, something like that. And what you do is, after you wash and shampoo your hair, you towel dry it really well.
Okay.
Just blot the moisture out. You then take the CMC 13 and you put a couple of real generous pumps into the palm of your hand. You then rub your hands together and work it through the entire length of the hair. Taking a vent brush or a wide tooth comb it through the hair. Now, if you can, wrap your hair in a towel, go to sleep, leave it on overnight.
Beautiful.
If you can't do that, leave it on for a minimum of 30 minutes. This product is guaranteed to increase the tensile strength of the hair by 300%. One application.
See, and if you suffer, like so many of us, with fine hair, thinning hair, breakage, and if your hair is dry, and let's be honest, as somebody who has had very dry hair and very thin hair for, well, my whole life, quite frankly, but in particular, it got very dry once I started to do all kinds of treatments, like the hair coloring, because that gives it a little bit more thickness, right?
Well, of course.
And that helps us. Maybe you're doing styling products, because again, you're just really trying to create this illusion of full hair.
Exactly.
We are damaging with all of these different products and all of these different treatments. So it's a wonderful way to sort of counteract, to sort of give that wonderful balance to take away from some of that damage. Great value, over $70 in your 3 products here, and these are core favorites for an introductory price of $31.95, 4 pays of $7.99. Just to let you know again, the much loved Ionic XB Moisturizing Ultra Lift Texture Cream is in there. You mentioned the KeroPro CMC 13 is in there. Yep. And then we also have the Phytoactive Recovery Complex.
Now, I want to let you know that if you were going to go over to the London Institute of Trichology, who we actually developed the KeroPro for.
Them.
We developed it for them. You would go in and get a KeroPro treatment. One treatment applied in their facility, okay, for 50 British sterling pounds. Which I'm not sure what the conversion rate is, but when you throw it up into...
for each pound.
Okay, so 50 British pounds for one treatment, and you're getting about at least 20 treatments throughout this entire thing.
Incredible.
You can really be able to see the value of just that alone and the benefits of thicker, fatter, stronger hair.
This is what we want. Multi-pack that with our blockbuster with Triaxon today. 1-888-20-20-888. Our website, theshoppingchannel.com. So we've got another great half hour just around the corner with Rob and myself.